Hello, everyone, and welcome to the class. I have a few questions for you before beginning. Have you ever heard of the word menstruation? Or have you ever thought why girls get their periods and how do they get it? Or what happens to their bodies when they menstruate or get their periods? In today's class, we will be discussing about menstruation, also known as periods and menstrual cycle. But why do you need to know these topics? Learning about the female menstrual cycle and how it works can help girls identify the changes in their body throughout the month and anticipate their period. Firstly, let's revise what you already might have learned. Shown is an image of the female reproductive system. All the parts have been numbered and you have to label all the parts accordingly. So I will be giving you a minute's time to mark your answers. Okay, so now your time's up, and these are the correct answers. You can check yours and see how many you got right. Now let's move on. Adolescents become capable of reproduction when the testes and ovaries begin to produce gametes, eggs in the case of females, and sperm in case of males. The capacity for maturation and production of gametes lasts for a much longer time in males than in females. In females, the reproductive phase of life begins at puberty, that is 9 to 12 years of age, and generally lasts till the age of approximately 45 to 50 years. Most girls get their period or start menstruating at the age of 12, but any time between 9 to 15 years of age is fine. There isn't one right age for a girl to get her period. All females are born with thousands of ova already in their ovaries. The ova begin to mature with the onset of puberty. One ovum matures and is released by one of the ovaries once in about 28 to 30 days. This process of ovum leaving the ovary is called ovulation. The ovum travels through the fallopian tube down to the uterus. During this period, the wall of the uterus becomes thick so as to receive the egg in case it is fertilized and begins to develop. This results in pregnancy. If fertilization does not occur, the released egg and the thickened lining of the uterus along with its blood vessels are shed off. This causes bleeding in women, which is called menstruation. Now, menstruation occurs once in about 28 to 30 days and lasts for about 3 to 7 days. The first menstrual flow begins at puberty and is termed menarche. At 45 to 50 years of age, the menstrual cycle stops. The stopping of menstruation is termed as menopause. Initially, menstrual cycle may be irregular. It may take some time for it to become regular. Now, coming to what a menstrual cycle is. A menstrual cycle is the monthly series of changes a woman's body goes through in preparation for the possibility of pregnancy. Your menstrual cycle is counted from the first day of your period up to the first day of your next period. Your hormone levels usually change throughout the menstrual cycle and can cause menstrual symptoms. A menstrual cycle can last anywhere between 21 to 35 days. In a 28-day cycle, ovulation may occur any day between 12 to 15 days after the first day of menstruation. For the first few years after menstruation begins, long cycles are common. However, menstrual cycles tend to shorten and become more regular as you age. A woman's menstrual cycle is divided into four phases, that is, the menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation phase, and luteal phase. Let us discuss these phases in detail. Menstrual phase. This is the time of your cycle when you have a period which lasts for 4 to 7 days. It starts when an egg from the previous cycle isn't fertilized. Because pregnancy has not taken place, levels of the hormones estrogen and progesterone drop. The thickened lining of your uterus, which would support a pregnancy, is no longer needed, so it sheds through your vagina. During your period, you release a combination of blood, mucus, and tissue from your uterus. Now, coming to the follicular phase. The follicular phase starts on the day of your period and ends when you ovulate. The pituitary gland releases follicle stimulating hormone or FSH, which stimulates the ovaries to produce around 5 to 20 small sacs called follicles. Each follicle contains an immature egg, and only the healthiest egg will eventually mature. On rare occasions, a woman may have two eggs mature. The rest of the follicles get reabsorbed into your body. The maturing follicle sets off a surge in estrogen that thickens the lining of your uterus. This creates a nutrient rich environment for an embryo to grow. The average follicular phase lasts for about 16 days. It can range from 11 to 27 days, depending on your cycle. Now, coming to the ovulation phase. Rising estrogen levels during the follicular phase trigger your pituitary gland to release another hormone which starts the process of ovulation. The, the ovulation phase is the only time during your menstrual cycle when you can get pregnant. You can tell that you're ovulating by symptoms a slight rise in basal body temperature and the thicker discharge that has the texture of egg whites. Ovulation happens at around day 14 if you have a 28-day cycle. That is right in the middle of your menstrual cycle. It lasts about 24 hours. After a day, the egg will die or dissolve if it is not fertilized. Luteal phase. After the follicle releases its egg, it changes into the corpus luteum. The structure releases hormones, mainly progesterone and some estrogen. Rise in hormones keeps your uterine lining thick and ready for a fertilized egg to implant. If you do not get pregnant, the corpus luteum will shrink away and be reabsorbed. This leads to decreased level of estrogen and progesterone, which causes the onset of your period. The uterine lining will shed during your period. The luteal phase lasts for 11 to 17 days, and the average length is 14 days. Now, coming to tracking your menstrual cycle. Many females like to keep track of their menstrual cycle as it helps them figure out when they will get their next period. You can keep a track of your cycle by circling days on the calendar as to when your menstruation starts and ends. The day you begin to menstruate is the first day of your menstrual cycle. Each time you menstruate, count the number of days that have passed since your last period started. After a few months, you will be able to tell when your next period should occur.